We always hear about meditation and how important it is. And it's true, it is very much in the heart of our spiritual life. But what about spiritual reading? What role does that have? It must have a role. Because St. Ambrose, doctor of the Church, 4th century, he teaches us that meditation is like when we speak to God in prayer. But spiritual reading, in some ways, is more important because through it, God speaks to us. It's about prayerful reading of good spiritual books, slow, thoughtful reading, taking time to pause. Especially when we're talking about the Bible, it's often called Lectio Divina, divine reading. And the monastic orders for centuries over centuries, they would take the scriptures and they would prayerfully, in silence, consider them, sometimes word by word. There's no rush. So how do we do it? Well, first we have to choose something to read. There are some good lives of the saints that lend themselves to spiritual reading, and there's the writings of the Holy Father, of course. But if you're not so sure about what to read, ask someone that you trust to recommend something to you. Don't waste your time on rubbish. Your time's too precious. Then when you begin, start with the book closed and just pray and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you, to give you an open heart to hear what He wants to say. If you're thinking that you can't afford the time, I would say you can't afford not to spend the time. Even just 10 minutes. We need to get some good, nourishing thoughts into our mind if we expect to be able to have good ideas and words come from us. Perhaps our time of spiritual reading could be used on the bus, maybe travelling on the train. Use the time, find the time, it's too important. I'd like to finish with the words of Pope St. Gregory the Great. It's from the 6th century, particularly with regards to spiritual reading of the Bible. He has these wonderful thoughts. He says, "The Holy Bible is like a mirror before our mind's eye. In it we see our inner face. From the Scriptures we can learn our spiritual deformities and our beauties. And there too we discover the progress we are making and how far we are from perfection."